welcome back to Pickin and Grinnin. We are I'm take over, Brett.
Well, we're glad to be joined at the barn tonight by Chad Wolfman's Goodies, and I got lots of questions, and we'll get to it pretty soon. But how you doing, man?
I'm doing great. I hope you are.
Yeah, doing great. I got to tell you before we talk about anything, one of the things I appreciate about your channel is your sense of humor.
Thanks.
You keep it lighthearted, and I dig that.
Yeah, I try to make everybody laugh.
Yeah. So what's the genesis of the name Wolfman's Goodies? Where'd that come from?
I just made it up. My last name is Wolf, though.
Okay.
So, excuse me.
Yeah.
I am the turkey forward Wolfman coming back at you with a live at Buck Mountain Barn.
Yeah. I didn't know if I thought maybe it had something to do with Wolfman Jack, baby, or something like that. No.
I done good. You can Google it and it goes straight to my eBay store and my YouTube channel.
Yeah. Now, so I know you're like somewhere on the eastish coast. Are you in North Carolina or South Carolina or northern Georgia? You're somewhere in that area, right?
I'm North Carolina near Mayberry. So basically, Winston-Salem is 30 minutes from here, and in between Winston-Salem and up there where Kevin Brown lives, I'm in the middle.
Okay, cool. Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up? We got some people up in the chat here. We got Eric and we got Corey and Teresa both, looks like. What's going on here?
All right, I think I'm back. Okay.
Are you back?
Yeah, sure? my camera did something really, really weird and it completely distracted me. Like the camera I got has got another screen to where I can actually see myself too on there and then here. Well, when I went to talk, it came up completely black and had some kind of message or whatever, and it completely distracted me because then I was looking down there, and I was like, but I'm still, I got distracted. And that's why I said, it is what it is. It happens that way.
You can say that, but I think Corey figured it out.
What's that? Oh. Hello, everyone. Glad everybody can come see us again today. I'm back. We got power. Oh, there is Leroy. We have got power here, so we're good. And
what's up, Chad? How are you, sir?
I'm great. I hope you are. Nice to meet you.
You too, sir.
How are you, Leroy?
Where do you want to start?
Oh.
Have you got internet back at your building yet?
No, sir.
Still no.
And now my hotspot won't work there either.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I was able to use hotspot there for a hot minute.
Yeah.
And now my hotspot won't work there at all.
Any indication why it won't work?
I don't know. And he's away. He's in, I don't know, Uchagariaga.
Is it plugged in?
What's that?
Yeah, it's plugged in.
I saw you. Hey, man, I saw you had a new gig Tuesday night, Leroy.
I get around.
Man, that was awesome. I turned it on there because I told Tammy, I says, well, I guess we'll watch Cat and Rod for a little while because we might not see them for a while after tonight. And I turned on there, and there's Leroy. I was like, well, I guess we won't see Rod for a while. But he just messaged me. I messaged them earlier today to check on them and see how they're doing. And Kat, I heard from her. She's doing fine. And Rod, I just got a message from Rod, and he says he's good. Thank you for checking. So they're okay also. But I did watch his video today, his sad video. He lost a furry family member, his pup. So that was a sad video to watch.
I don't want to make light, Chris, but you got to be more specific than that nowadays.
His dog. He lost his dog.
I thought
his dog passed away. Yeah. You're right, Brad. I didn't think about that. You're right. Yeah.
Hey, I'm not judging. I'm just saying, words change meanings.
But look, I'm gonna tell you something, man. He had me in tears, man. Golly, that video, boy.
That was hard to watch, wasn't it?
Yeah. Did you watch it?
Yeah, we watched it last night.
Man, I was just like, holy cow. Man, kudos to you, Rod. Man, that was a great video, man. You get me right in the heart. I'll tell you that for sure. So, Wolfman, how did you get involved in reselling?
Ah,
When
5 years ago.
did
Yes, 5 years ago I started reselling from watching Harry Tornado, and I was doing construction and metal roofing, and eventually, once I got it built up over 2 years, started selling stuff, weekly, every other day. Uh, I got to thinking my mom's getting up in age, and sooner or later I'm gonna have to stay with her. So it's worked out good today. I list from her table while I'm staying with her, and reselling on eBay is awesome. I do one platform only.
Me too.
Yeah.
eBay. Focus all your time and energy in one thing.
So you're a one platform guy.
If you miss, if you not that you'll never master anything, you can't have that attitude. But if you get very familiar and comfortable with one the other platforms are great. I'm not saying I know people that sell 5 different platforms and they do excellent. I can't do that. Some people just can't do that. I can't do that.
Yeah, me neither.
Sometimes I don't have the sometimes I don't see the benefit from it for the simple fact that I'm on Poshmark. I've only sold 4 things on Poshmark this year. I'm on Macquarie. I might have sold 10, 11 things on Macquarie this year. And then, of course, I'm part of District and several different marketplaces there. But I've sold and I've sold on Commons. I've sold 4 or 5 things on there. Of course, Commons just started, so I'm giving a pretty good turnaround on Commons. But eBay is pretty much, like me, like you, my number one thing. I do try to do whatnot occasionally, and every once in a while I bomb on it, and every once in a while I do really good. Just depends on what I got that day.
Yeah.
Eric's got a question for you. He says, what do you sell?
My favorite thing is board games, and then hats.
Cool. I
and
like
then
people
coffee
sell
cups.
different things.
But really, a little bit of everything.
I sold them. Go ahead,
I was just
Brad.
going to ask: is board games like just because they're near and dear to your heart, or it's just something that you picked up on, and started selling, and you just like to sell them?
Yeah. Excuse me. You're right. About 2.5 years ago, I picked up a 1979 sealed Mad TV board game, and it sold for like $80. So it got me hooked. So now I got probably 300 or 400 board games used and new listed on eBay. And I collect the pieces, so I can build a board. They're only $1. That's what I like about coffee cups, hats, and board games. They only cost $1.
Yeah. Do you part them out, or do you pretty much just
Yeah, I do. The instructions, the pieces, I'll put it in a bag and do like $9 plus shipping, and they'll sell.
Yeah. Yeah, I know a lot of people don't like fooling with them because you gotta, check out,
You gotta count all the pieces, read the instructions.
I do. I enjoy selling them. As a matter of fact, while you're chatting, I'm going to look and see because I know I've sold several things this week, several board game pieces at least, anyway.
Yeah.
And one.
I want to show him the one that I just sold so he can keep an eye out for it. I sold one for $200.
Okay.
I'm looking for it right now.
Oh, the strategy games, I mean, it can be made in Germany, Australia, Great Britain. You got to look them up. It's $1 on the shelf at Goodwill, and it'll be like $30, $38 used. Several. Several. And you're like, cha-ching.
It's like anything else. After you do it for a little while, like you start kind of like, even if the game you haven't heard of, you kind of got an inclination like this is one I should look up. It's got that feel to it. So
exactly. I got another Monopoly today, and I never heard of At Home Reality.
At Home Reality, never heard of that one.
No, I got the dogs, the cats. I got a bunch of.
Have you ever seen the Rhode Island one? The Monopoly from Rhode Island?
No, but I've sold like Minnesota University and this and
that. Yeah. Chad, this is hotels. It's called hotels. Let me see if I can pull up right there. Hotels Dimension game. This was complete. I got this actually for free, and it
Wow.
sold for $200 plus shipping.
I never saw that. 1987.
Yes, sir. 1987. Yes, sir.
And
That's
Chris
awesome.
says he got something from free. It means he stole it from a little kid or something.
He's doing night work.
Nah.
We call that night work around here.
Yeah,
Right.
Chris sees some kids playing a game and he thinks sourcing opportunity.
Yeah. Whoever wins takes the game.
Oh my goodness.
I got something cool this weekend. I can't find it. I don't know if it's here at the warehouse. It's not worth anything, but it make you hot race for about 45 minutes. A sealed ET VHS.
Oh wow.
That's awesome. The
Yeah.
green one.
It's not. The little tab is green under it.
Yeah, that's good.
That it's only like $25.
Yeah, it's still good.
But I paid like $3 for it. But it, like I said, just that rush.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Somebody
So-
will buy that and go get it graded, and it'll be worth $200 or $300.
Yeah,
So Leroy, you sell any more of your prosthetic legs?
I haven't listed. I got more. I haven't listed.
Also,
My
Leroy, when Leroy sees a handicapped car at the Walmart, he thinks sourcing opportunity.
He waits for him.
So listen to this. So my deal fell through. I was supposed to get about 6 of them, and the guy said to me, he saw me at a restaurant, and he said, "Hey, I haven't been hiding from you. I don't think that deal that you gave me is a good deal." And I said, "Well, he said, I don't think I should be giving you 50% to list my items." And I said, "Let's do it this way." First of all, I said to myself, there's no way you paid straight out for him. Your medical paid for him. Okay. So you didn't pay straight out for him. I said, I didn't tell him that, but I said, this is the way it works. I said, I give you 50%. And to be honest with you, you're still going to get your 50%. I'm going to only end up with 30%. I got to pay taxes on that money. You're talking probably about $800 to $1,000 worth of sales. So I got to pay taxes on that. I got to pay eBay fees on that. I got to take it apart. I got to ship it. I got to deal with the complaints. I'm lucky if I'm getting 30%.
Yeah.
And I thought about it and I was like, you know what? If he's already complaining, his first story was, I'm broke. I didn't know what to do with him. I was going to throw him away. Now all of a sudden, you got a different story. Bro, go somewhere, please.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, when I occasionally do that at 50%, I'll even wait 30 days so there's no return before I give the person their 50%.
Oh no, I've sold stuff for people. As soon as it sold, I'd given them the money, and then it was a smoke, and I ate it.
Nah, I wait, and I tell them up front, you gotta wait.
And, you sell on eBay? You could sell my stuff for me. No, sell it yourself.
Sell it yourself. Build your own account up. There you go. Good job.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, it took me 2.5 years to start selling stuff every other day, building that account up.
Yeah.
That's why I outsell my wife 90% of the time, because I tell her my store's 3 years older than yours.
What does your wife sell?
And she sells a little bit of everything: vintage toys and Cabbage Patch Kids, Barbie dolls, little
Is she hanging up on the wall? Because you keep looking over to you.
This what Melissa's Thrifty Barn is over there on my wall. If you hadn't seen it, it's right there. That's what I'm looking at. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but really, just like y'all, anything sealed from the 90s, 2000s, kitchen related, remote controls, media, we sell it all.
So it seems like you're in the same area as Brad. I hate to put Brad in this area, but a lot of like sort of lower dollar, high risk, low reward. How is it? Low risk, high reward Because if you're buying something for $1 and you're selling it for 10, you're making 7 times your money.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't want to. They don't want to mess with that kind of stuff.
No, you're right. You're right.
I love it. I love seeing these people with complaints. Oh my God, I sold this and it broke. And I'm like, when they tell me it broke, I send them the money before they even send me a picture. And I say, I'm so sorry. Have a good day.
You know
That's
what you
part
got?
of it. Yep.
You know what you got to tell that guy, Leroy? You know what you got to tell him?
What's that?
Oh,
That's awesome.
Hey, Cat.
That's awesome.
what's up, Cat?
I stole your co-host, Cat.
You stole her co-host?
Yeah.
I wasn't a good co-host. She had
doing good.
She had to spank me on the hand a couple of times because I wasn't paying attention.
They didn't even lose power this time.
Good.
So check this out. Rod just messaged me, and I was in a group chat with her and Kat checking on them, and I was telling them about me going to Pensacola at the end of the month. So, and he just told me that Death Pile Picker lives close to there. So I'm going to reach out to Death Pile Picker this week and see if I can do a meetup while I'm down in Pensacola. I think that's going to be awesome.
I hope you can handle Mike.
Yeah. Yeah, Mike.
Mike
Well, no. We'll
feelings.
see. We'll see. I mean, we did good with him on the show. You know, that was a lot of fun when he came on the show.
I've driven all the way up to Kevin's with them and back, so I have no problems with Mike.
Who you talking to, Brad? Keep who?
Oh, I'm talking to Roman Adventures and 540 Flips.
Yeah, Roman said you're gonna have to pack all them shirts up. He done sold them all.
Yeah, well, that's probably a good time to get a good deal on them for sure.
Really?
You better get them while you can.
You watch?
We're going to the Super Bowl. We're going to the Super Bowl, baby.
No, I don't watch no sports.
Brad, did you say hello to Kat? She said hello to you.
I did.
Yeah. Brad's been paying Kat in installments, paying her back for the story.
Yeah. Hey, check this out, Leroy. This bum over here won't pay us, and then he's making me pay Kat back for the super chat.
No, I ain't making you pay nothing back.
Oh,
I
is that what it is?
Have you got your check yet, Leroy?
Get my check yet? I didn't even know the Joker was going to come in today. He just doesn't come to work.
That's the way it works.
You know, Chad, this is how it is.
Yeah.
Chris, he shows up when he wants to show up.
Yeah.
Oh, the power is out. Hey, he only lives 30 miles from me.
Yeah.
It's not.
Wait a minute. Time out. Hey, check this out. Leroy says I only live. Yeah, disappear, Leroy. He says I only live 30 miles from him. But you know what? He come down to pick me up. So me and him go to Georgia one time, and he complained about how long it took him to get to my house from the freeway.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said 30 minutes. I'm wrong. It's over an hour to get to his house. Yeah. He lives over the woods, through the mountains, around the clouds. If you live near Bristol and you need to go anywhere near Charlotte or near us right now, you have to go around down to Georgia and back up because the highway closed down. It broke. It fell apart. That's how it feels to go to Chris's house. I can get the Cat's house quicker than I can get to Chris's house.
Hey, just so everybody knows, this is for Brad and Leroy. Cat says I'm the boss. So that's why it is the way it is.
Hey, Leroy, you think we could kick him off his own show?
Oh, God. Leroy.
Gotcha. Got him.
Oh my goodness.
Roman said Dolphins could sign Tom Brady. He could still play. Yeah. No, I think we're going to say
a wheelchair out there.
We're going to see how many concussions we can get to first. So
Leroy completely left. He ain't even in the back room no more.
Yeah, it's because you didn't send him his check.
Well, I got to get a check first. You know, you don't get.
Yeah.
I'll take the day off since he's the boss, and he can take the day off. See you guys next week. Oh, Leroy. Hey, Leroy, you and Brad, I have the show on the 20th. No, on the 31st. Anyway, you know, we were trying to come to my house, right?
That's good stuff.
Look at this. Ain't nobody even trying to come to my house. Yeah. Hey, if you don't get up there, if we gonna come visit you, Corey, we need to do it sooner, or else we'll get stuck up there in a snowstorm. Look, Kat ain't even worried about it. She says, "Peace out."
Yeah, Leroy.
Does Corey and Teresa got solar panels and all that good stuff?
I don't know. That's I don't think so. Corey, y'all living off solar power up there?
For backup, you know, during the big winter storms.
Backup is wood burning stove for Corey. I'm gonna guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Roman Adventures, you're absolutely right. He says we have the sun.
For a little while.
He opens the blinds. He's got big old windows. He just has the sun.
He just has the sun. Yeah.
There's no power. Good job.
Oh man. So Brad, what well, let me start with you, Chad. What was your biggest sale this week?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. I sold 2 hats for $52.45.
Nice.
Those of you that in chat, you want to post your biggest sale this week, that'd be awesome. Love to hear about that. Yeah, I got a good sale this week. Sure did. You know them radios, Brad, that I bought 3 of them for $10, car radios?
I don't really remember. I'm trying to remember if that's any consolation to you.
2 days ago, I sold 2 of them. I sold one. Let's see. I sold one for $50. And let's see, this one right here. And I'll show you this one right here. This is crazy because it don't have a so I put this in. Let me let's see here. Share screen. All right, so if you look at this, it don't have the screen on the cover that goes over the digital part reading of it. And I put that in the pictures, and you can see all the pictures. See how it looks right there. I put it in the listing, and it sold for $50 plus shipping. And then this one here, we sold this one for. Whoa, can't get it there. We sold this one for $150 plus shipping.
That's nice.
This one here. It's just a 99 to 04. And it's an old tape deck too. I mean, it's just no CD. These are so old they don't even need the code no more.
Yeah.
So, and I got three of those radios for here you go. I got 3 of the radios for $10. And so I sold 2 of them in one day.
That's cool. Do you test them or just say untested?
Untested.
Good job.
I gotta get with Corey, figure out how to test them.
I sold this on offer for like $79, and they done gave me positive feedback and said I love these. The one he had from 10 years ago is wore out, so he's replacing it. So there's the biggest sale of the week.
Nice. I think I was just scrolling back through. Looks like my biggest one might have been a $54 set of Playmobil.
Oh wow!
So, and there's several kind of close to that.
Look at that.
I've had a higher order than that, but that was the big biggest sale.
Yeah, vintage Oilers, Tennessee. Well, it's not Tennessee Oilers. If it's vintage, it's Houston Oilers.
Could be. When did?
Well, wait a minute. Yeah. Wait a minute. Yeah, because Tennessee was the Oilers the first year they came to Tennessee.
Yeah, they played in Memphis for like a couple of years.
Right.
I thought.
That's right.
Before they came to Nashville, so it could be. I know they went to the Super Bowl. They went to They went to the Super Bowl before the Patriots, so that'd have been year 2000. They'd have played in 2000, the 2000 Super Bowl. So that'd be vintage.
Yep. Well, I was thinking not Tennessee Oilers, Houston Oilers, but I do remember now when they moved to Tennessee that first year they were still called the Oilers. Yeah, I
was in no danger of switching teams. You know, I've been a Dolphins fan my whole life, but if Tennessee could have come up with a better name, yeah. What's up, Shane?
Hey,
If
Shane in the house.
they could have come up with a better name than the Titans for that team, I might have liked them. I don't know.
Right.
I mean, with all the music stuff related to Nashville, and I think the name is probably a play on. Nashville is called the Athens of the South, so that must have been the reason. But it's pretty lame as much as it's connected to music.
So Shane, I do have a question for you. You switched over to another streaming service. If you have a link, like a promo link or affiliate link for that service that you switched to, send it to me and I'll use it because I had to cancel the subscription too on StreamYard. So we're back to looking at the little duck up here in the top right hand corner of the screen. So I'm going to have to switch back over. So switch to something because that double price I just couldn't believe they did that. Thank you. I appreciate that, Shane. Hey, look who come back.
Leroy.
That's awesome. You take your lunch break?
He took a nap.
Took a nap?
Hey, Brad.
Yeah.
I got my.
You got your what?
What?
Hold on.
Is it plugged in? IT help.
Was that me?
We hear you now.
I hear you.
Did you hear the playback from the other video?
I didn't.
Oh, it used to do that. Do you guys remember that? If somebody was on YouTube and on StreamYard, it would play.
Yep.
Maybe it doesn't do it anymore. I haven't done it in a while. That was the first time I ever done that.
Yeah, the echo, wasn't it?
You remember that? Yeah.
Leroy came back to show us that his biggest sell of the week and skunk us all.
I did. Yeah. I did. Let me find another foot.
$5,000.
Another foot. He said, "Let me find another foot." Right? Those things, man. You're doing good with those, Leroy. Who would have ever thought that, man?
Yeah.
I did get a new. Go ahead. Go ahead. You're the guest. Speak.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought you said something.
I can though. So my wife's eBay account, she has a can opener for sale, right? And he sold tools. That's awesome. $54. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
She has a can opener listed on her eBay account, listed still. Buy it now, and they sent her a message and said, "I ordered this one, and I got a red one that's all scratched up. I need a refund." You ever heard of that? I've never heard of that. There's no funds there to refund the person.
I did get a neutral feedback.
Yeah, I got 3.
What'd you do wrong?
Well, I didn't do anything wrong. It was a promo hat.
Thanks, Kat, for stopping by.
Yeah,
we
I'm glad
greatly appreciate you.
Glad you guys are safe down there.
You do for the community too.
Yeah. No, I was last week I was talking about I didn't have any negatives or anything. So it's been over a month ago. Dude bought it was a snapback hat. It was actually got it from a lot that I got from Tim over the years. And it had it was just an old advertising hat, like a Shawnee Log Cabins or something like that. It was like a $16 hat, $17 hat. And guy, when he got it, message, "I love the hat, it arrived in good shape and everything." When I went to snap the thing, it shattered, which it's like, okay, it's like, well, this is why we have free returns. Just start that return, we'll get you fixed up, right? He never sent it back or started a return or anything like that. And then my wife noticed we had a neutral yesterday morning, and it said, well, let me just go to it. Said something along the lines of, it says, It says strap shattered instantly. Who returns things? Cheap product.
Said what? Strap shot. Who returns things?
Strap shattered instantly. Who returns things? And I
Yeah.
said, it's like, well, people who want refunds return things.
Yeah.
Hey, Leroy, tell us about this hammer.
It's green. It has a wooden handle.
Is it a wooden like the part that hits the nail? Is that wood too?
If you read it, most people will read a description. If you read the description, you'll know exactly what it is.
Oh, it's a mallet. It's not a hammer.
It's a leather tool.
Rawhide.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it is a split. If you guys ever see these, it's a split hammer. So it clamps together. The two ends are replaceable leather hides. And the bottom is a big screw. If you go into I can go into the pictures, I think. Hold on. Can you guys see that?
Oh yeah, okay.
See that, and it's brand new. So the crazy thing is, I went to the flea market, my little honey hole, and a lady had two hammers, a new one, this one, a used one, and she had about 10 sets of the hides. If you look up the hides, they go for $25 a set, just the hides.
Wow.
This had 10 sets of hides, two hammers, and I got it for about $48. I think I paid just under 50.
So where the split is right there, Leroy. So I'm assuming that's a metal piece there. So what keeps the top metal piece on? So when you hit something, it doesn't open.
Because the hammer doesn't go all the way through. There's
Right.
a shaft that goes down into.
Oh, okay.
So what it is that screw part. I'm pointing, and I can know if you guys can see that screw part. There's a shaft. It's like a pipe goes into a pipe. So that probably has the pipe. I haven't taken one apart in a while, but the top part has the pipe that comes down over the handle, and the other part, the little nut goes over it. And then when you tighten it, it pulls that down, but it also tightens the handle onto the head of the hammer. They're very expensive. If you look them up, if you look up split, they're all around this price. And actually, this is I put it as used, but it was mint.
So what's a rawhide mallet used for?
Non-scarring, like dead blow. Like, so 2 pound. I don't know. I think a number 2 is equivalent to a 2 pound. So you can hit something, it's not gonna hurt the metal.
Yeah.
It's gonna hurt the hide before it hurts the metal. But hide is so strong, and they roll it if you look at it, they roll it. Yeah. It's rolled like I mean, you can't get much. You can beat the snot out of that. It will disform. But for you to get down and you're hitting the metal of that, it's pretty hard. Like, it will just mushroom over before you ever hit the metal on metal.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's just crazy looking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shane's right. He says it's magic. Step down. Corey says a step up from a rubber mallet and a step down from brass.
I was thinking Isaac might have sold a brass hammer. I know he bought one. I thought he might have sold, or maybe just showing it to me out in the building out there.
I got an old vintage ping hammer listed. I think the handle's worth more than the actual head on the hammer is.
Yeah. So I see you're in the room you're filming your videos in there, Chad. Is that like a shed or a garage or?
It's a Leonard building, 10 foot by 14 foot.
Cool.
Wooden building, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I got 13 filing cabinets in the back here, damaged, brand new ones, and that's like A, B, C drawers for my inventory.
Oh, you were the guy?
Behind the curtain, I got all the boxes from the neighbors' houses and my
You,
1086s.
you were that guy?
I'm that guy. Yeah.
No, hold on. I gotta go somewhere with this. You were that guy.
I'm with you.
You were the guy that got the file cabinets from either the school buyout or on the side of the road. When I go to auctions, they can't give them away.
Nah.
But there's such a smart, but there's such a smart idea.
You're close. I go to the office place, Main Street, Mount and I ask for damaged filing cabinets, and they'll have they had 13 that day for
Free?
$15 a piece. Well, no, they're supposed to be 100, 130 a piece, but they're beat up. They still work, but
Yeah.
they're $15.
I love your accent. I'm not, I don't like men. But I like your look. I think you're cool. I'm sorry.
Thanks.
I'm sorry. I mean, those guys are ugly. I gotta look at these guys all the time. You look like the principal back in school.
Yeah.
Like just a cool looking guy. Brad, I'm sorry.
It's all good, man.
And he has more hair than me and Chris put together.
He's like he's got filing cabinets and he looks like a principal. So yeah, keep us in line.
Mr. Rogers' voice, and there's the yardstick.
Yeah.
No, are you old enough that you used to get hit with the yardstick on the hand or the tissue?
No.
I think you sound more like Kenny Schrader than Mr. Rogers.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's the first time I heard that one.
Yeah.
No, Mr. Rogers was a bad dude, man. Everybody, when we was growing up as kids, everybody used to make fun of him and this and that and the other, but that dude was a Navy SEAL. He was a bad dude.
I like it when Eddie Murphy did a skit on SNL and he was being Mr. Rogers' neighborhood.
I like when, so listen to this. You just put me in a place. So when I was a little boy, I'm mixed. If you guys don't know that, I'm sorry to hurt your feelings if you are. When I was growing up, I was raised by my nana. My nana was a black woman from the South, from down where I live now, but we had lived in New England. And I couldn't watch anything. I could only watch whatever, there was only like 6 channels anyway, right? And she would watch Saturday Night Live. So she was hanging with her friends playing cards, smoking cigarettes, and they're playing. And I was in the room watching Saturday Night Live, and Buckwheat died. Well, I come running out of the room. Nana, Buckwheat's dead. Buckwheat's dead. I was like 7. She said, "Boy, you better get your tail." I can't tell you guys, but I'll put it in the private chat. I don't want nobody to call me this. I'll tell you in the private chat what she called me.
That's funny.
Oh, she said, "Boy, you better get your tail."
Yeah. Eddie Murphy played Buckwheat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hilarious.
Listen, any of our like real good comedians, they came from 2 places in my eyes, right? The best ones. Saturday Night Live or Living Color.
Yep. Living Color.
When Living Color came out, I watched the very first episode. I was excited. Homie the Clown, all those. I loved Living Color.
And Homie don't play that.
I watched that. I watched the Jim Carrey doing Ice Ice Baby as Vanilla Ice.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about when he did Lassie?
Yeah. What is it, Lassie? Timmy fell in the well.
Oh.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. I might have seen Saturday Night Live once or twice in my life.
How about Living Color?
I heard of the show.
He's never watched In Living Color.
You need to go on YouTube. You need to go on YouTube and you need to watch some of the. You need to play it in the background while you're listening. You will crack up.
Yeah,
we gotta get Chris some culture, man.
And
hey, I went to. Hey, let me tell y'all what happened to me this week. I went to the movie theaters for the first time in years. I took my daughter, my granddaughter, and my grandson and my son-in-law. We all went to watch Transformers 1. Which, by the way, I want to say, if there's anyone out there that is a Transformers fan, this is a movie you need to see. It explains a whole lot about the Decepticons and where they come from. But anyway, so we go into this theater, and man, do you realize they got recliners in theaters now? And they got these little ports that you can charge your phone with. They got these trays that swing out in front of you and put your popcorn and your drink and everything on. And you can lay there, lay back like this, man, and watch a movie, man. I'm just like, man, I'll go to sleep in here. That's crazy.
They got air conditioning too.
Yeah, it's been a while since you've been. I went to the restaurant the other day and they have a drive-through. You ever heard such thing as that?
A drive-through.
Did you know, Brad? Did you know that you can do buy it now on eBay?
No way.
I
Really?
did not know that.
Look, man, y'all make it. Y'all
Look,
make it. Look, man. Hey,
you're punking me, man. You're punking me. That is not
Go
a real
ahead,
thing.
Chad. Go ahead, Chad.
eBay has lives. You sell cards and coins live.
No way. Really?
Yeah, you gotta be accepted.
Like, when did it start?
4 years ago.
What?
Did you know that? Did you know that you can go to the movies and you can buy a $7 one ounce bag of popcorn?
Timmy! They got that nails on eBay now. Timmy! They got live auctions too.
Hey, Chad, that's an inside thing.
That's funny.
but look though, it cost me $16 for a large soda and a bucket of popcorn.
That's what I said.
I was just like, what in the crap, man?
See, apparently you haven't been to the movies in a long time.
I haven't.
You bring in a backpack with a little baby stroller, a fake baby, and you put all your food in the fake baby with a little mask over the baby's thing, and you wear a backpack because they think it's the changing thing, and you feed the whole family.
Yeah.
Well, that's what my daughter did. My daughter, went to the Dollar Tree and bought a bunch of snacks, candy and stuff. And we're sitting in the theater, and she says, "You want something out of the bag?" And I'm like, "Why did you do that?" And of course, little did I know that candy was going to be $10 a freaking thing, man. I was just like, "What in the world?"
You got to load up before you go in there, so that they ask you, "Is that a bottle of Coke in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?"
That's right.
See, when I think
Disorder.
But wait a minute, though. Wait. There's the best part. Wait a minute. Here's the best part about it. The movie theater we went to, you can't just walk up and get a ticket and walk in and get your own little seat. You've got to reserve your ticket and then go pay for it, and then they assign you a seat. If you didn't, if you just show up. Now, if you go online, you can pick your seat when you buy your ticket online. And I was like, this is crazy. I mean, what's going on with this country?
It's like he got in a time machine and traveled to now.
Chris.
Are there seat belts?
Chris, do you know, Chris, that they have cars that run on batteries?
Nah,
yeah, I know that, Leroy, but I mean, come on, it's a theater. It's a movie theater.
Yeah, but why would you want to relax in a movie theater?
Exactly. Why do you want to relax in the movie theater?
No,
why do you want to go to sleep?
That's the smartest thing they could have ever did.
I don't know where y'all live, but where I live, only batteries can start cars.
Really?
What?
Yeah. It
Well,
takes
where Chris is from, they still crank the front of them.
Oh, I thought he pulled them with horses and dropped the clutch. Push it down the mountain, roll it down the mountain.
Let me ask you this, Chris. Was it the one where they actually bring your food to you, like you can order and they bring it to you?
What? They do that too? No, they didn't do that there.
Brad, I'm interrupting. Brad,
I've been to one. Now wait a minute. Now I've been to one of them shows up in Tennessee where they do that, but they're not no movie theater.
Brad, he doesn't need the deluxe advanced version right now. He's still trying to figure out the basic upper level. Don't go there.
That's crazy.
We'll talk about that next week because you're gonna confuse the man.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Hey, look though, we did go on a Tuesday, and in the area here on Tuesdays it's $5 a ticket. So, but after taxes, it's like $6.20. So I guess that is kind of good there because normally I think it's like $9 and $10 for a movie ticket, ain't it? I remember, man. Look, I remember growing up as a kid, man, in high school, we'd go to the movie theaters with $5 in our pocket, and we'd have popcorn all night. We'd have soda, we'd have candy, and a movie ticket. I mean, probably less than that. I mean, what happened to all that?
Chris, I'll tell you what happened. It's called 40 years ago.
You know what? You know why Chris has so much trouble?
Man.
You know why Chris has so much trouble with his internet? It's because he's still doing this.
We can't hear it no more, bro.
Oh crap!
You're doing the dial-up tone, the AOL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey, what was that?
Yeah, I'm with you. What is it? It's $11 a movie ticket here. And you get a trout plate, but then on that $5 day, they bring you a can of sardines.
Corey, hey, appreciate you coming by.
yeah. Thanks, Corey. Look forward.
When we went to the movies, look at this. When we went to the movies just by myself, it cost me $50, right?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
So because you're a reseller and you can work movies around your schedule, or you can schedule your around the movies, you got to go to the movies on like Tuesday or Wednesday when they have like the half price matinee, and you gotta eat. You gotta eat before you go.
Yep.
Or I don't know. I'm actually not talking down to you here, Chris. This is actually a legitimate question. They have like the pass. Did you see that? Where you can pay like $18.99 a month and just watch as many movies as you want.
I hadn't seen that. No.
Yeah.
I haven't.
My daughter, she come to me. She asked me. She says, "Hey, we're gonna go see Transformers 1." I'm like, "What? Yes, I want to go. Count me in." And she's like, "Okay, just send me the money through PayPal or whatever, and I'll order the ticket." And I'm like, "Huh?" She says, "Yeah, you gotta go ahead and buy your ticket, and so they can assign you. We can all get seats together."
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, that don't make sense to me. Why can't I just go up there and get a ticket and sit next to you? Apparently, it don't work that way no more. So.
Wow.
So, Roman, I don't even like the White Sox. This is just a hat that I wear because nobody else likes the other hat that I normally wear.
Oh, you decided to go non-political. You ran off too many. You ran off too many of your viewers.
Yeah, I ran off too many viewers.
Like, I gotta walk my political support back just a little bit.
I don't know, man. It's just Anyway. But it was just that's what I did Tuesday night, man. I had a really good time. It was a really, really good movie. Normally I don't like cartoons, but they really made this one really, really good. And like I said, if you are a Transformers fan, you've got to go see this. It explains a whole lot. Explains a lot. Brad, if White Sox plays the Dolphins, it would be in a tie. Oh, do the White Sox suck?
I don't know.
Who's in the playoffs? Aren't they doing the baseball playoffs right now, the World Series or something like that?
I don't know. I watch football.
Oh, do you know, Chad?
I know. I've got Transformers on my light pole out here in front of my house.
Yeah.
Well, that movie helped me understand how they work.
Yeah.
Yeah, we thought Chris was old. I'm older.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's like turning your phone. That's like turning your phone on airplane mode and throwing it across the yard. It's
Chad,
like worst
you don't have
transformer
no
ever.
wheels.
Yeah, Leroy's got your hookup right there.
Yep. Seriously,
This goes on your pole.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of those being made out of cobalt blue and they have gold flakes in them from way back in the day? And people would climb the poles back in the 50s and steal them.
Sourcing opportunity.
Yeah.
The first resellers. They was the first resellers.
It was the first reseller.
No, seriously. 5 years ago, when I was first started eBay, I seen a sold comp of one of these cobalt blue ones for $500.
Wow.
Wow.
It's like gold slugger. It's got gold flake in it. I don't
Yeah.
know why.
Nice.
Yeah,
That is
mint.
nice.
So I was climbing poles for a while.
Hmm.
I love this guy. I love this guy. This guy.
Hey, if you just act like you belong there, nobody really questions you.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
got the vest from Goodwill from the thrift store.
Yeah,
Hard hat.
that's Goodwill right off the
Ideas.
back of it.
Thanks,
I
Shay, for coming by. We appreciate you, man. Have a good
Yeah.
afternoon, buddy.
Yeah.
So
Thanks
does
for
City
tuning in,
Flip.
Sam.
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
my
Brad,
goodness.
go into the private chat.
What was that, Leroy?
Go into the private chat.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
I
True
feel
story.
I feel special.
Oh goodness. So you pole climbers rule. Listen, still
Oh, they're still rolling. Yeah. You gotta have the carbine light. You gotta do it at night. That's why it's called night work.
right.
Yeah.
So you said, hey Chad, you said that that you started watching Harry Tornado and that's what got you started doing reselling.
Yeah, before he got big on YouTube.
So did you see Harry Tornado when he came to my warehouse 4 years ago?
That's what I was going to lead up to. Yeah.
No, I did not. Send that to me.
I gotta find it. He had about 17,000 subscribers, and I moved to South Carolina, and I was like, oh my god, there's resellers that live near me. I was like, I want to meet this guy. So he comes to my warehouse, and actually, look, Brad. Well, I'll do it. I'll find it.
Yeah. So like whenever he came to Leroy's shop, he was just Harry Thunderstorm. And like now he's gonna have to change his name to Harry Hurricane because he's gotten way bigger. So
Yeah.
I remember when they called him Harry Tomato and he made shirts and sold them. Harold Tomato.
they
I
also called
started
him
watching him right
20
before. Let's see,
Tomato
when I
too.
started watching him, it was
20
right before he did the Goodwill used to do the
Bullets.
sell them big old bins.
Yep.
The
Pallet.
pallets. Yeah, Goodwill used to do the pallets.
Yeah.
Dude. Yeah, when I was first started watching YouTube, the only people on there was like Chris the Bonafide Hustler and Raking Profit.
Yeah. Wake a Prophet, and then I won't say his name. The media guy. I won't say his name. The
Yeah.
one that was in the Bad Storm. He's down there. He was all over YouTube this week.
He's got rocks around his house.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Actually, the first person I ever saw was Lindy Glenn.
I don't know who that is.
She's
Who?
still Lindy Glenn.
So I know people like to bust Raking Profit's chops, but he was actually one of the ones that like years and years ago that actually motivated me to actually like jump in and start doing like really go into it because like I'd found some things and flipped them and stuff before, and I'd made things and sold it on eBay. Like I for a long time I made things that I sold on eBay, and but like it was just one simple thought, just take action. That was it. It was just take action. Like anybody can do this. You just got to take action.
Yep.
So it's like I did it. I went to the thrift store for the first time. I didn't even know thrift stores existed. I went to the thrift store and found something and sold it like quickly. Sold, like one of the first things I found was like $100 and something pair of antique shoes, sold them to some guy in Japan. And I know people, so like that guy will always have like just a little bit of a special place in my heart just because like people like to bag on him because he sells courses and stuff and blah blah blah. But it's like, you know what? He put in the work and just that one simple thought, take action. I just, did it. And it's like, yeah, anybody can do this. And I took it to a different level. So
me too. That's the same thing with YouTube. I heard Commonwealth Picker 3 or 4 years ago, somebody commented and said, "How do you succeed on YouTube?" And he said, "Well, I dropped a video daily for 2 years, and then it started taking off. And January 1st is going to be my 2 year, and I'm at like 962 subs and
76,
30,
976.
oh yeah, 3,200 watch hours.
Because I
Super chat.
I clicked on your last video this afternoon just to like, you know, right before I came on.
Yeah.
And I saw you were at 976.
Yeah, if he can do it, I can do it.
Nice. Those of you who watch this later, go subscribe to his channel. Hit him 1,000.
Don't do it later. Do it right now. Come on.
Yeah. I can't get to 1,000 for some reason. I keep losing.
Well, it's because you keep putting that hat on and saying them things you've been saying.
Have y'all noticed on YouTube, you'll get like your repeat viewers, say 50 or 60, but then like 3 days later, it takes that long for it to go through the system to where other people watch it, and then it'll go up to 100 views or whatever. It's about 2 or 3 days later, ain't it?
Yeah. Well, I've never actually put a video up, so I'll have to defer to Chris.
Yeah. It's probably it's like a next day or day two. You know.
Yeah.
I know. By 3 hours after this show, we'll have at least 60 views on it. I do know that, and then after that, it'll be tomorrow night or later on where we get more views added to the show.
Yeah.
But I have been having problems with shorts lately. I mean, normally shorts, you know, you automatically get a whole bunch of views within that same day. Man, I put shorts out and it take 3 or 4 days before it gets 1 view.
That's terrible.
And I don't know.
Maybe it's just the particular viewers you have not really into shorts or something. I don't know.
You're missing,
not really into me.
You're missing a hashtag. You got to hashtag everything on a short.
Yeah.
Now I might go do my first video. You've inspired me, Chad.
Awesome. You're welcome. Yeah, anytime.
You know who inspired me to resell?
Who?
All right, so let me tell you, I'll tell you. So
Jesus, otherwise known as the Commonwealth Picker.
I thought it was Noah.
No. So when
another inside joke,
I started watching a guy called Mike the Scavenger religiously. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of him. But
is he like Taco Stacks? Y'all watch him getting trashed?
I watch him.
He goes to dumpster. He dumpster dives for scrap metal. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's where I started, and then I stumbled across Harry Tornado, and then I stumbled across you talked about him earlier, Tim Osborne the Thrift.
Yep.
When I started watching Tim, man, it's just like a light bulb went off in my head, you know. And then, so that's if I would give credit to anyone to get me, as far as a YouTube sense, getting me involved in reselling and learning a lot, it would have to be Osborne the Thrift, Tim. Yeah. Of course, he don't do videos anymore,
right?
From my understanding. But
can we take a 4 or 5 minute commercial break?
Yeah, why? What you need?
It's down in the chat there.
Oh, okay.
Bottom. This is my debut, guys.
All right.
Right. Nice.
So just got to Spartanburg, and I'm actually on the way to meet one of my subscribers named Leroy. He owns a tool reselling business. He resells tools on eBay. So we're going to look at his warehouse and see his setup, and he's going to go hit some thrift stores. What's up, man? How are you?
Good.
Do you mind if I record?
No.
Okay, cool.
That's fine. What's going on? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Thank
you,
you
man.
for what you do.
Absolutely. Interesting. This like an art gallery or something?
I've seen this.
Cool.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Josh is going to be messaging me for royalties on this one.
Yeah, I remember this. That's awesome.
I sell used hand tools.
Okay. Cool.
That's what I do. So this is what I have listed right now.
So how many listings is just right here?
Right now, it's just 350.
350 active listings.
Yeah.
With just this shelf right here.
Just that shelf.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
was awesome.
Leroy, that's a
sold
lot cleaner back
200
then,
and
man.
change last month.
Yeah.
So,
So you have a very high selfie rate.
I have pretty high.
That's awesome.
I have this box for you that you open up when you go home.
Okay.
It's probably about $200 worth of stuff.
Wow.
Okay.
Thanks,
That's
man.
for you. One of the old vintage phones.
Awesome.
This monitor runs off of that. It swings around. So
Okay.
when I do my shipping, I can pull off of this.
That's awesome.
But I still have to do work on it. My light is adjustable because I just take it and put it on the hook.
Mm-hmm. So this is where you do your listing over here?
Yeah. No, this is where I do my pitches.
Pictures, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we are at the very first Goodwill of the day.
That's
And
awesome.
I'm excited. Ready to get it going.
You do any estate sales at all?
I've been to one estate sale in my entire life. And it was okay.
There's a lot of good estate sales around here.
Around here?
Well, in South.
South, yeah.
You know what, Leroy? He ain't got nothing on me. But you know why? Because I let you ride in the car with me and I left you stranded.
Did you get like a Polaroid selfie and get him to sign it?
No.
That was before he got big. Oh, who was that?
That was me.
Oh, that Brad got
Anybody want to guess what I sold?
one. Playmobil?
There you go. You got
Little
it.
people.
Actually, 2 different pieces of Playmobil. So yeah, there you
Good
go.
job.
There you go.
Awesome. But yeah, Chad, I don't know if you know, I left Leroy stranded one time, and not intentionally, but he calls me like halfway home, and he's like, "Hey, you left me at my warehouse."
He called me before he called you, Chris.
But you're all the way in Tennessee.
I was 2 states over, and he had more trust that I could come help him out before you could.
I asked him, I said, "Do I need to turn around?" He says, "No, I'll walk home." You leave him stranded at his warehouse now, he's going to take a day or 2 to walk home.
You know what? Hey, Leroy, I actually thought about this the other day. And because I thought about one for myself, I keep seeing this dude riding this bicycle, but it's one of those electric assist ones.
Yes.
Dude, that might be a smart thing to do.
Yes.
Not to the new warehouse, I'll get killed.
You gotta go interstate or something to it, or 4-lane.
I don't have to, but yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't gonna lie to you, Brett. I thought I saw a guy riding one the other day, man. I was like, man, you know what? That might be a thing for me in the future.
Yeah,
that looks like fun.
Yeah, put you a solar panel on your back.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be fun right there. Yeah, solar powered.
So if you ask Josh the backstory of that video, he's like, some big guy asked me to come to his warehouse, and I didn't know the guy. I didn't know we go into this warehouse and there's like feet and there's like artwork everywhere. He's like, I had to turn my camera around. I didn't know if I was gonna get killed or what.
Yeah.
So funny.
That's funny.
All right. I think this is the first meeting we've had of Scott the Bearded Picker and Chris since the beatdowns have happened. So,
oh yeah, what's up, Scott? Scott, give it to
Wait a
him.
minute. Me and Scott spoke this morning on my other live that I had this morning.
I got you. So y'all
You have
remember
another
that?
live. You're famous.
Well, we didn't bring it up until the end. I just told him I was sorry to hear about that, and I know he's getting a lot of grief over it,
You still had shaved your,
but I really ain't too sorry, I mean, I ain't too broken up, too heartbreaking about it, but
you hadn't shaved your beard yet, Chris. Why not?
well, we never did do that. See, hey, look, after that show, I went on his show that night.
After that
He
show,
had
I
a show that
disappeared
night,
for 3
and we
weeks.
was talking about it, and he says, "Yeah, I left when they started talking that crazy mess about shaving beard."
Chris was like, I don't have power. There was a hurricane. I don't have power. I can't come on the show today. And I'm like, Chris, I can see you on FaceTime. You're right there in your shed with power and everything.
Well, I'm gonna have to go.
Oh
Go
yeah.
home.
Thanks a lot, Chad, for coming on. You
Yeah.
want to tell anybody anything about what you got going on or anything?
Nah, not really. Thank you for having me on the show, though.
If we
It's
pay
yeah.
you enough, can you stay?
Had a lot of fun, Chad.
Yeah.
Now that you have your full screen and you just have to sit here and listen to us, you know, if you put that hat on, Kevin's going to accuse you of stealing his thing.
And J Rod Flips did it when he had
Oh.
his wife on the show. Hold on a second.
He's
That's
a-
what that was the reason he did that.
He's
Yep.
professional.
Yeah,
He's
he's
got a microphone.
trying to help his channel.
Everything.
What is that?
Ooh.
That's Kevin Shin.
It's a clock with a concrete chimney.
Nice. Where'd you
Yeah.
find it? Did you find it or make it?
Nah, got it at a yard sale, neighbor's house.
Sweet.
Got the $1.25 tree battery in there, working good.
Yeah,
It's listed for like $100 because it's so custom, you know.
that's cool.
Oh wow.
I thought y'all might like that.
I do.
Oh
Hey,
yeah.
I appreciate your sense of humor, Chad.
Yep,
Yeah, I
you're
like
welcome.
it. You're cool.
Oh
Thank
yeah.
you so, thank you
Thanks
so
for
I
much.
don't like many people.
Hey, Chad, don't you have a live show?
Sunday night, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, with a little bit of what we found during the week and then questions.
There you
Well,
go,
thank
guys.
you so much. We appreciate you. Always welcome here.
Oh yeah,
Awesome. Thank
anytime,
you.
my friend, anytime.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too, man.
See ya. Bye-bye.
Take it easy,
See
buddy.
you, bud. Well, cool.
Leroy left too. Well,
He fulfilled
Leroy,
his
where'd you go?
Leroy fulfilled his contractual obligations.
Oh, is that what it is? He feels this.
Yeah.
So who's playing tonight?
Dude, I don't even know.
San Francisco, baby.
San
Who are they
Francisco
playing?
and who they playing?
I'm not sure.
So I don't know. I'm conflicted about the Jets Bills game. I don't know. I want somehow both of them. I want them to tie. That'll help the Dolphins. So the most.
And are the Dolphins gonna do anything this year?
Dude, they're in second place in the division. They're only like one game out of first place in their division.
How about my Falcons, man?
Yeah.
How about
Are
the
you gonna repent and apologize to Kirk Cousins? That's a
Man,
good
that's
God.
good.
That's a
I
God-fearing
should,
man. He's a God-fearing man. He's a good quarterback, and you besmirched that man's name.
I'm gonna tell you something though. Hey, look, the Falcons should have beat Kansas City. I mean, they got cheated out of that game. They should only have one lost. You know, and that's just crazy. But you know what? They'll get another win this week too. Guess who they playing this week?
Yeah, I'll be careful about saying that,
You think so?
dude. Anytime you get all up like that, it's like that's when you get your hat handed to you.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah. I feel like they got I feel like I'm feeling pretty good about them now. But I mean, I don't know. They've let me down in the past. But you know, I mean,
It's a new.
hey, what do you know about Golden Globe? The vintage Golden Globe lamps.
They have them in Hollywood.
I got the whole.
If you do really good, like in movies or TV, they give you a Golden Globe Award. So I know that. Like this show is probably not going to win any Golden Globe Awards, but
Well, we're not going to get any awards.
Man, this is one of them.
Do we
Look,
get,
it's one
do
of
we
them
get 10
vintage.
people?
I got all the pieces for it. I'm just cleaning it up.
Do we
But,
get? Do we have 10 viewers? Are we at that point yet?
What?
we were at 15, 16.
Yeah, 16 earlier.
We're
Yeah.
we're down to like 9 right now.
Yeah, we're down to 9 now. So.
Chris, put that hat on. Let's see if we can get down to 3.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, I don't mind, you know, but I just, you know, I was told that I need to steer away from that, you know, so that's what I'm gonna do.
So,
Hey,
Chris, you didn't know I was famous, huh?
What with Josh?
Yeah.
I've seen that video. I've seen it like when he put it out, you know. So I was like, who is that guy? But see, what I'm really upset with now what I'm upset with Josh is that he wouldn't let you ride in a vehicle with him. Had to make you drive your own
I
vehicle.
told you he was afraid.
Man, Leroy, you gonna hey, look, why don't you, since you and Josh are good tight, that'd be a good guest to have on the show, and we can reminisce about that trip, and I can make fun of what happened there and ask him how come he wouldn't get his side of the story.
Yeah, you always try to bribe me into getting people on here.
I'll message you myself.
There you go. Turn off.
Oh,
Hey,
who was that? The Brad? That had to be you.
that's the
Wasn't
only
me.
other person in there right now. Yeah.
Let me guess. Was that another Playmobil?
It was Playmobil.
Yeah, that's good.
Playmobil.
I'm glad somebody's getting sale. But I
Yep.
tell you what, when them 2 radios sold yesterday, I was absolutely shocked. Because so the $50 one sold first, and then it wasn't even an hour later, the other one sold. And I'm like, and it didn't go to the same person. So, but I still got one left in there. So we'll see what happens with it. But it don't take a CD or a cassette. It's just but I talked to Corey about it, and man, I'm not going to pass up no radios anymore. Every one I get sell within a week or two, me listing the sucker. So
yeah, it's just one of those things. I just don't enjoy picking them up, but if you will, you can make money. There's lots of things like that. If you're just willing to pick them up and fool with them, you can make money. So,
right.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we're gonna get out of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go cook me some supper and eat some supper.
Yeah, I was just sitting here thinking about an hour ago. I was like, I'm starving to death already, and it's only 7:15. So,
well,
but everyone that's jumped in, thanks for watching. We greatly appreciate y'all coming by and visiting us. Oh, man, I was on the wrong place. Chris, stay with only one thing since I've met you. You sold 19 different things and none of them catch. Just do your job and stop trying to do something. What's he talking about? Oh, my radios?
You're talking about your penchant to jump around. Are you still on the I'm gonna sell blue jeans train?
Yes. I'm Bama Jaybird.
Thanks, Ping. Yeah, it's been awesome. Been awesome hanging with you again.
Bama Jaybird been in chats. I actually spoke with him today about some Wranglers. And he's been helping me along the way of which kind of jeans to look out for and give me some really, really good advice there on that and stuff. So we're still going down that road, but I ain't gonna pass up. I'm not gonna pass up something I know that's gonna sell. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Leroy's letting you know he loves you.
I love you too, my man. Love you too. Hey, I had another sale on Commons today.
Oh, I did too. I sold some. Hey, Chad. I mean, not Chad, but Todd. Thanks for dropping in. I know I give you grief, but I do appreciate you stopping by every week, dude.
Sure do.
I sold. I had a Mercari sale and a Common sale and eBay sales, and so we do pretty good selling on Commons.
Yeah, I sold the lot of Funko Popsies that I had on there. I sold them yesterday. Yeah, and then today I listed a box of car emblems.
Yeah,
I had a lot of car emblems. I had a huge box of them. It was like a 12-pound box, and I listed those, and within 30 minutes they sold. So I got rid of 2 big things I was trying to get rid of. Now I've got some golf clubs on there. If anybody wants some golf clubs, I got them on there for $1 each. Make me an offer on them. I might accept that too, just to get rid of them. But all right, we're gonna get out of here, guys. Thanks for stopping by. We greatly appreciate it, and we will see you guys next week.